that. It wasn't that good of a match either, but as I said, if they were gonna book Main Event Mafia to win all the titles, why not do it in a more prominent and dominant way? Because right now it just feels they were lucky. They were lucky to win it, and I don't like that. We'll see how they will evolve this from now. I think they'll do it good because Impact shows normally are very good. Other matches on this pay-per-view: Jenny Moraska versus Charmel. I don't think there's that much to say because I know everyone. I guess everyone knows what I would say if I said anything about that match. Abyss versus Dr. Stevie, okay match. Matt Morgan, I'm not that big of a fan of Matt Morgan, and the thing is with Matt Morgan, he's a great character. He plays great with the crowd, moves good in the ring, his signals, the way he plays with the fans, egging them, teasing them, and he has all this what can you call it? Giving signals on what moves he's going to do. That's great, but he's not a very good wrestler. It feels very rehearsed when he does it, and when Daniels countered the move, you could clearly see that Morgan was helping him all the time. It's not a very... I'm not a big fan of him, and I didn't like his feud with Abyss either, and you could really see in this match that he's not that good. Maybe he had a very bad day on the work, but I've seen this too many times. Tara winning the Women's Knockout Championship in TNA. No, losing. She won it a couple of weeks ago in Impact. Now she lost it. That surprised me. I thought that she was gonna keep that title, of course. Now I guess the feud is gonna continue. I don't know how, I don't know what, I don't know when. Probably the next pay-per-view. And one way that TNA could follow this up, this lucky streak that Main Event Mafia had, because I thought they booked it like a lucky streak when they won all the titles, is for the next pay-per-view, which is Hard Justice, to simply call it for that. Go out on Impact, say, we could all see what happened this past Sunday on Victory Road. We all saw how lucky Main Event Mafia was to win, how they cheated, and that guys like AJ Styles, Beer Money, weren't on the top of their game. So now it's time for Hard Justice. It's time for Main Event Mafia to face reality and thereby book rematches on Hard Justice with a little tweak to it. We've seen now Foley versus Jarrett in recent weeks on Impact, having kind of an emulation against each other, trying to tweak it better. That could be one way, because if they're gonna come out and, oh, we're the best ever, we're great, nobody stands a chance against us, that's BS. Because you could clearly see that AJ Styles had the match won. He mostly dominated Nash through the second half of their match. Same thing with Rude and Storm. I don't simply buy it that they lost the titles and that Steiner and Booker are going to be presented as the better team. Because if they are going to do that, they're going to have to do it better. I guess that's pretty much it, what I have to say about Victory Road. Felt like a middle class pay-per-view. Not that big of a deal. I thought that Bobby Lashley was gonna show up. He did not show up. I knew Taz was gonna show up. He did show up. Something I didn't like there. Same thing, I had to mention that too. I forgot the Sting Samoa Joe match. I don't understand why Sting had to tap out. That's kinda diminishing Sting. He could just have passed out. That would have been well enough. Pass out. And Taz coming out, first thought I thought it was gonna come out like a competitor, like an athlete, but I guess that's not gonna be his role in TNA. But first thought I had when seeing Taz was, well, here comes Taz, the WWE commentator, because that's exactly how he looked. nothing particular with him. Nothing making him look like, wow, here comes a new Taz, full of energy, the TNA version, the maybe old ECW version of Taz, hyped up, dangerous, poisonous. He just came out there, and it will be interesting to see how they book him. I can see that he will become interesting. That was just my first impression. He looked like a commentator coming out. Yeah, and then of course it is said, according to the rumors we all know now, that Bobby Lashley have signed with TNA, and rumors have it that he will be on Impact the upcoming weeks that are being taped now in these coming days as of now. So watch out for Impact and watch out for Bobby Lashley. Thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.